I think one of the things I've noticed over the years is that, and as part of the professional body, I've always wanted to know theoretically why things were happening and what was underpinning the behaviours or the systems or the patterns. But once I reached that stage of the understanding, what nobody ever gave me was, now I know this, now what do I do? The next stage is to know how to be effective and to be safe. And the starting point is how to communicate with children. What do I use to try to gain an insight into the inside world of the child that assists me to understand their pattern and whether or not what their mouth is saying is congruent with what's happening inside, how they're feeling or their history. So there are different mediums, different art mediums that we can use. We need to know how to use them and when they'll be effective, and this is part of the training that I'd like to offer, is through experience try some of the things that work. Make the mistakes, learn how to do it effectively, understand from a theoretical perspective as to how to do it, but also have experience of being shown the pitfalls, the materials that the children offer through these mediums. Obviously the starting point is critical observation. I think we all believe that we do observe, but do we observe in the minute detail that we need to? And then can we translate that into knowing what the behaviours or the nuances or the words are actually telling us? The other aspects that can be used is sand tray. And there are some ways of using a sand tray that are very creative, that aren't actually in the sand tray books, that we have developed to integrate families. But there is also the theory behind using sand tray, and there are certain things that you do and certain things that you don't do, because it's about the landscape of the inside of the child and we don't interfere and we don't change that. There's also using drawings and art as a medium of children and young people being expressed out of themselves, what's on the inside. And alongside that, there's making things with clay, which also enables children and young people to show us things that they can create with their hands from their inside world, but they have no words to show us or tell us. Using puppets or figures. Our puppets are amazing to use because if we believe in what we're doing and we are very comfortable with any of those mediums, whoever's in the room with us fully believes that what we're using is real. So it's very important that we can think about using objects to have children alongside us, so that alongside us they can feel brave enough to offer what's inside themselves by using a third party. So there's a series of trainings that would really help professionals, parents, teachers to gain some expertise in how to communicate with children other than with the spoken word.